Today's upcoming news highlights.
A look into last week's Career Center kickball tournament, what's trending in the music world, and much more, here on PCTV News.
Good afternoon, Career Center. I'm Logan Osdick.
And I'm Olivia Macker. Welcome to this episode of PCTV News. The Video Productions and Media Studies class would like to invite you to walk the red carpet at their showcase. The event will be on Tuesday, May 28th at the Ivy Tech Auditorium starting at 6 p.m. The students will be showing personal profiles, music videos, short films, and much more.
Yesterday was Red Nose Day, a day focused to end childhood poverty. This fundraiser is put on by Comic Relief USA. Celebrities like Bill Gates, James Corden, and Kelly Clarkson are big supporters of Red Nose Day. Businesses like NBC and Walgreens help the campaign. Comic Relief has been able to raise nearly $150 million since they launched the fundraiser in 2015.
For this next video, we'll be heading over to Lansing, Illinois to meet an interesting person who puts on a unique show.
In Lansing, Illinois, Beggar's Pizza is unique in a few ways. One of its unique qualities is that it was built in a silent movie theater from the 20s, though another quality is not one that you might expect.
My name is Glenn Towler. What do I do here? I am the house organist at Beggar's Pizza. I used to come here when I was a little kid. It was called Lansing Pipes and Pizza. The organ is a Barton pipe organ from Oshkosh, Wisconsin. It started life in Milwaukee, Wisconsin in the Oriental Theater in Milwaukee, Wisconsin as a silent film accompanying instrument. So it's accompanying silent movies. Instead of having a piano or an orchestra, they used a pipe organ. Well, I started playing saxophone in 3rd grade. I went on to playing tenor and baritone saxophone in high school and then in college. As far as organ is concerned, I have one of these in my house. My dad started putting one in. And so when I used to come here when it was Pipes and Pizza, I thought that was so cool to hear Star Wars and the train song and all that. And I was like, man, I want to do that when I grow up. I think that'd be a lot of fun. So I started mimicking that at home. I even went as far as having my lamps, my parents' lamps, on a light switch right up at the console, and I would turn the lights off, and then have Christmas lights hanging around the organ and all that. My dad thought I was nuts, but I was just a little kid at that time. It's just piano music that you're taking and you're adding chords to it and putting the melody together, and even that doesn't even work out. Like the whole Star Wars medley that I do, that's all taken from the score, and I compromise it, take the parts that I really need out of it, so it makes it sound like it's the actual score.
This is Ben Hur. He's 83 years old, and he's been coming to see Glenn play for years.
He's a good man, very good organist.
It's just one of those experiences that I hope that families enjoy and always likes to hear, and hopefully that if something comes out of it, that either a kid or family will take initiative with musical instruments, or even if they hear of an organ that they want to get rid of in a church or in a building or something, that to say, no, let's keep it. Because I remember as a little kid coming to a pizza restaurant and hearing the organ play the train song and Star Wars and all that. So hopefully that grows on people and that it helps the musical instrument out in the future.
The Depot's last day was yesterday, May 23rd. So we would like to give a huge thanks to the cosmetology class and all the students in the Depot this year for all your hard work. It takes dedication, time, and effort for all you do, and we are very grateful. place last week, with all the classes playing against one another. It was hard to miss out on the action, but if you did, here's what you missed.
I am standing here with Miss Ellis, and she's sort of taken the role of the umpire of the kickball tournament. How has the kickball tournament been going thus far?
So far, so good. Everybody's playing nice and doing well.
Has there been any problems so far?
No, the kids actually, they joke around that they're not happy with the call, but they're laughing and going with it.
Do you think everybody's enjoying themselves, or the majority of them enjoying themselves?
Absolutely. We've had great weather. It's finally sunny, and I think everybody's enjoying being out here. And we've got classes that didn't win yesterday that are back out today to root everybody on, and classes that didn't win that are subbing into other teams. So it's been a good time.
Nothing in right.
Okay, so Will, since you're like kind of the organizer of this whole kickball tournament, how has it been going so far?
It's been going really well since it's like our first year. There's some kinks in the road, but overall it's been a really great fun time for everyone.
Do you think that your team is going to get to the sort of final tournament round or whatever?
Yeah, I'm really hoping for it. As of now, we're looking a little rusty. We haven't really gotten our warm-ups in, but so far we're doing as best as we can.
Go!
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot! Oh, rock, paper, scissors, shoot!
With summer coming in hot, there's bound to be some hot music on the rise as well. Let's see what Izzy and Jesse have for us this week in music.
Hi, my name is Jessie Gideon.
And my name is Izzy Joseph, and this is your Week in Music.
This week's Billboard Top 10 is number 1, Lil Nas X featuring Billy Ray Cyrus, Old Town Road.
Take my horse to the Old Town Road. I'm gonna ride till I can't no more.
Number 2, Ed Sheeran and Justin Bieber, I Don't Care.
'Cause I don't care when I'm with my baby, yeah.
Number 3, Jonas Brothers, Sucker.
It's true, I'm a sucker for you.
Number 4, Billie Eilish, Bad Guy.
I'm the bad guy.
Duh. Number 5, Post Malone, Wow.
Number 6, Post Malone and Swa Lee, Sunflower.
You're the sunflower. I think your love would be too much.
Number 7, Sam Smith and Normani, Dancing with a Stranger.
Dancing with a stranger.
Number 8, Taylor Swift and Brendan Urie, Me.
Number 9, Khalid, Talk.
We just talk.
Number 10, Halsey, Without Me.
As always, this is the time for our upcoming artist. This episode we chose Briston Maroney. Briston released his third EP, Indiana, last Friday, May 17th. Here's a peek into his song, Caroline.
Caroline, you don't have to lose your mind. Just be sure that you're on time to your next 2 appointments.
As this is our final music review, we'd like to say thank you to everyone who's watched PCTV News this year. So for one last time, my name is Jessie Gideon.
And I'm Izzy Joseph. Thank you, and back to the studio.
Now we're going to take a look at a unique local business called Nana Claire's Kitchen.
You're looking pretty official. I did. You look so professional. You good? Hey, girls. Actually,
my name is Gina Zenowitz. I am owner, chef, instructor here at Nana Claire's Kitchen.
Fourth grade is where we start knife skills, or where we can start using knives. So the fact that you're all in fifth is even better.
We do all kinds of cooking classes for kids from the age of 4 all the way up to 18. We do adult cooking classes. We have food challenge birthday parties here. I teach Serve Safe, which is food handler certification. We just do all kinds of things.
Hold it with both hands, poke your thumbs in, and then lift your elbows.
Nobody does what we do. There's nobody out there that's doing the comprehensive curriculum for cooking classes. There's nobody that teaches kids as early as we do, as completely as we do. Our cooking classes aren't just one time and you're done.
I
think what makes us different is we really put our family and our hearts into what we do. We truly want to help people. My passion is cooking and being with kids, so. My favorite thing is really to just take the kids in, teach them something, kind of connect with them, and just knowing that they feel that this is an okay place and they feel safe here, and they're having fun learning.
I like the part where we were cutting and then eating the food. I would probably want to come back here and cook something else.
I was really nervous because I wasn't sure if I would like the food, but then I did. I would definitely come back and cook something else one time.
This past Wednesday, the health classes had their annual Health Olympics. The classes combined and then broke up into small groups. The games consisted of relays with gowns and gloves, a 5-legged race of leapfrog, and barrel races that all focused on teamwork. The classes both agreed that it was a great way to end the school year with the classmates.
There's no doubt that the weather has been very unpredictable lately. Let's check in with Everett to see what to expect in the coming days.
Thanks, Logan. Let's look at your current and weekly weather. So today it's going to be 66 currently. The high was 79, but we're at the low of 66. It's cloudy, the humidity is at 68%, and there's a 40% chance of rain. Now moving on to your weekly forecast. As you know, today, Friday, is cloudy with a chance of rain. Saturday and Sunday are going to be thunderstorms with a high of 80 and 68 respectively. Monday, Memorial Day, watch out for any activities because the sun will come out, but it is going to rain with a high of 79. Moving over to Tuesday and Wednesday, we return with thunderstorms, 84 and 75 respectively. And Thursday, we should get some sun with a high of 69. Now moving on to the live radar. Up here to the northwest, we have some storms. They're moving over Lake Michigan. We also have some more forming higher in the northwest. These storms won't directly hit us, but because of Lake Michigan and the other storms up higher in the northwest, that will bring over some effects, and that's what's going to give us that rain next week. I have been Everett Mitchell. Back to you guys in the studio.
This week, Jillian Davidson went around the Career Center with a poll. Let's go to her with the results.
Hello, PCC. So this week we conducted a poll, and the question was in honor of the release of Endgame. The question was, who is your favorite Avenger? We gave you the options of Captain America, Black Widow, Thor, the Hulk, Hawkeye, and Iron Man, and we gave you the option to select others that we didn't list. Now let's see those results. So it turns out the most popular Avenger is Captain America. In second place we have Thor, and Iron Man is in third, and surprisingly Spider-Man is in fourth. That's surprising because we didn't have Spider-Man as an option. Now I went around and I interviewed a few people to see what they voted for and why. Now let's see what they had to say.
Personally, my favorite Avenger is Spider-Man because during the comics and throughout the series, the whole run of the show, he's young and he is, I guess, more relatable to us who, you know, grew up watching the whole Avengers and Marvel Cinematic Universe, and I think he just relates a lot to us because, you know, we're teenagers, you have to go through school, and he has to go through school as well.
Thank you so much for all the amazing responses. Now I voted for Spider-Man, but honestly, Captain America and Black Widow were very close for me too. Now thank you for tuning in, and thank you for voting. I'll see you next time.
There's been lots of big-name movies released recently, but Liam and Cam went to the theater to see Tolkien. Let's toss to them and see what they thought of this movie.
Thanks, Logan. For this movie review, we watched Tolkien, a movie about the life of the legendary writer J.R.R. Tolkien, who wrote the Lord of the Rings novels.
Tolkien was released May 10th with hopes to show what the life of J.R.R. Tolkien was like.
This movie shows the inspiration of the famous book series. Make no mistake, this movie is not about elves, orcs, and hobbits, but instead it's about the bonds people have.
Whether that bond is a hobby, a love for a significant other, or a gathering of friends. This movie is not an action-filled blockbuster, but one trying to tell you a story.
Tolkien has beautiful storytelling and great acting that allows you to empathize with the characters. Overall, this movie excelled at surprising you in the most unimaginable ways.
If you're interested in Tolkien, go check it out at your local theaters. This has been our movie review. Back to you guys in the studio.
Now we have a little surprise for our teacher, Mr. Phelps. We all wanted to thank him and give him a big thank you for this amazing year.
Hi, Mr. Phelps. Thank you for so much that you have done.
For a great 2 years.
For a great first year.
For making this year so great.
The good memories. A really good time.
Teaching me how to work a camera properly.
An awesome year.
This year has been amazing.
It's been a blast being able to be in your class.
I would rather come here than go to my home school always.
You felt me out a lot.
I'm super excited to come back next year.
You're a great guy.
I feel like you definitely made me a better person, so thank you a lot.
All right. So, actually, we have something for Mr. Phelps to give him on air if he wants to come in. Ah.
Uh-oh. What's this surprise going on here?
So, we got you a printed out version of it, and everybody that was here today, we signed on the back.
Oh, we're on that camera over there. There we go.
Now we're on this camera.
Perfect. Thanks, guys. I'll stand right behind you.
All right.
We'll close the show back here.
All right.
There we go. Awesome. Thanks, guys. Great
You're
job.
welcome.
It's been a fun year.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Phelps.
All right.
I'm going to hang out while you sign off.
All right.
Well, that seems to be all the time we have. I'm Olivia Macker.
And I'm Logan Osdick. Have a great summer.